is a Channel 9 breaking news report.
We're breaking into programming because we have some breaking news happening right now in South Charlotte. Chopper 9 over the scene of this apartment fire. Again, these are live pictures from Chopper 9. The Highlands Apartments on Archdale Drive near I-77 are burning. Erica, we're seeing here a lot of smoke and active flames, and firefighters here on the scene right now trying to get this put out.
Yes, this appears to be, as you can see from Chopper 9, on the second level, because we see those flames and a lot of smoke coming out of the roof area. This two-story apartment complex. Again, this is located along Archdale Drive, and our crews saying that really, if someone is along I-77 on the highway right now, they might be able to see the smoke and flames coming from this. But again, this is the two-alarm fire, and we first saw calls about this coming in right before 3 o'clock, so around 2:58. Some of the first calls coming in about this fire at the Highlands Apartments.
We have not heard anything about injuries, but you notice at the bottom of that picture there, you see that firefighter's ladder going up to that second-story window. We don't know if someone was trapped up there or firefighters just used that to get up to that side of the building. But this is the opposite end, which is completely covered in flames here as well. You see the firefighters with that extension ladder there getting ready to try to put some water on that. So it really looks like both ends, the entire roof of this apartment building, which again is 2 stories, looks like there's probably about maybe 6 or 7 apartments in this one building. Is completely on fire on the rooftop right now. I still have not seen any water being put on this, so I think we got there just shortly after firefighters did. Again, hoping that nobody was inside, that there was plenty of warning, that everybody is out. But there you see the front now of the roof, flames bellowing out as well. So it looks like with the smoke coming out that this is the whole attic, and it's the top floor of this is covered in flames.
And it looks like it might be spreading because we see ladders going up to 2 different sides of the unit there. Looking into our notes from those calls and things coming into the newsroom, looks like medic arrived on scene as early as 2:04. So we do have notes that medic is on scene, arriving out there just a little after 2 o'clock. So medic present, and as you can see, this 2-alarm fire, a lot of fire crews on the scene right now.
And again, we don't see them going in like they think there's anyone inside the building,
Right.
but you talk about medics showing up just after 2 o'clock. So we'll try to look into that.
This
and
note
see.
says 2:04.
2:04, okay.
Medic on the scene.
Hopefully everyone is okay, but right now I'm guessing hoping they have everyone out of this building, and right now we'll just work to contain it. I still haven't seen any water being sprayed on this, and I'm not sure if this is a defensive mode. Sometimes they'll do that when they think a building is going to be a total loss, but they would certainly spray water on it. They just wouldn't be as aggressive going inside trying to put it out and risk firefighters' safety. But a lot of smoke, and this is really starting to pick up. And again, still not seeing any water going on this fire.
And as Chopper 9 Sky Zoom pulls out wider on that shot, you see they've got this building unit surrounded with at least 4 fire crews out there. And again, they are surrounding this. The ladder's up, but again, we don't see them spraying any water on this right now or appearing to be rushing in to try to save anyone. But again, if you're just joining us, this is a live look at the Highlands Apartments along Archdale Drive, right next to I-77. Again, crews responding to a fire out here. First calls coming in between 2 and 3 o'clock this afternoon, but we have arrived over on the scene with Chopper 9 Sky Zoom right now.
And of course, you see a lot of people standing out in the parking lot, presumably either neighbors or people who might live in that building. We have crews rolling on the ground as well to try to get there and learn more about medic first being called out there and hoping that no one is injured in this fire. You can see that, like you said, about I think 4. There's 3 fire trucks, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, just right there, and one on the other side. These buildings, the other buildings, it looks like there's about 20 feet. That's got to be a concern for firefighters, is of course protecting those other buildings as well. It looks like you see hoses down on the ground. I don't know if there's an issue or why we're not seeing any water going on this fire just yet, but firefighters you can see walking around. There's the fifth truck you see there on the other side of the building. And still waiting to see what their tactic is going to be here, but you can see that this building from end to end is gutted right now, being gutted by fire.
Yes, all of those flames coming out of the roof area, mostly on the right-hand side of your screen, and then smoke and a smaller amount of flames coming out on the left-hand side there. Quick correction that medic on the scene as of 3:04. So this is a scene that we arrived at rather quickly. You are looking live at this scene of the Highlands Apartments, and crews, as we can see, don't appear to be spraying any water on this fire. We don't see them rushing in to try to rescue anyone, but we are sending our crew on the ground. We have our Elsa Gillis with a crew going there on the ground as well to hopefully make contact to ask some questions to those there on scene so we can gather more details for you.
So Elsa's headed there on the ground. We've got Chopper 9 overhead. We're reaching out to our contacts with the fire department. Of course, the cause of this, sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes they might know when they get there what the cause of this fire was, but the end result you can see here is that this building is going to be destroyed by this fire. So I want you to stay with us on our webpage, on Facebook and Twitter. At 5 o'clock, of course, we'll have live reporters out there and Chopper 9 live over the scene, and hopefully the result will be that this fire is out. But again, please join us for Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock, and we'll send you now back to regular programming.
This has been a Channel 9 breaking news report. We now return to regularly scheduled programming.